hopping and first killer whale born right here at SeaWorld San Diego. She is extremely intelligent and a lot of fun to work with. She has inspired millions around the world, and hopefully you all...
Aware that the splashing saltwater can damage camera and video equipment. Thank you.
Look at that picture. Tell the picture. Look, 1, 2. Ready? Look at Mama. 1. Okay.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name's Delaney, and I'm so honored to introduce you to this intriguing and majestic animal. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help all of you gain a greater appreciation for these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. Viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and my friend Makani is going to help me show all of you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed to allow them to get a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may appear that their eyes are in this white patch, however, that's a visual distraction. Their eyes are actually located right in front of that white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on the back of the whale is called the dorsal fin and helps stabilize them as they swim and regulate body temperature. This fin has no bone or muscle structure inside of it, which is why you may see it curve. The flippers located on either side of the orca's body are called pectoral flippers and are mainly used for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers have 5 bony digits inside them, just like the human hand. The lobes found at the end of the orca's tail are called flukes. The tail fluke is a killer whale's engine, propelling them close to 30 miles per hour. That's as fast as some of our speedboats. But they swim the fastest and use the most power when propelling the nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pond. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. They use pectoral slaps to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they preach. Laughing is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings while hunting.
Fluke
slaps are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild and of course right here at SeaWorld. Ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Southern Hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Makani demonstrates the swimmer behavior and movement right here in front of all of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as Makani demonstrates this here, showing you all one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed all around the world. Now, you've seen these waves crashing in front of all of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it firsthand. And luckily for all of you, Andres has volunteered to come on down and feel the power of these waves made by the killer whales and of course that 55 degrees salt water. So can we give him some encouragement, please? Come on down. Take a seat on that blue box right there. Pretend it's an iceberg and you are a seal. Hold on tight, all right? Are you ready to get wet? Yeah, I like it. Are you guys ready to see him get wet? Yeah! All right, well, it looks like Makani is heading this way. Here he is. Here comes Sterling.
While the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach the young to hunt and to practice their skills as they grow. You can find killer whales interacting with each other and of course showing off the playful side in the wild and right here. Porpoising is when an orca swims fast at the surface, breaking out of the water just briefly. You can find them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks whenever they can. Our whales do it here all the time, just like killer whales in British Columbia. Find killer whales imitating each other all the time. They're constantly mimicking and of course learning from each other. Orcas, this might be stunning, all of you.
Love it.
Our whales all day, every day, which allows us to share trust relationships and provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here take an active role in their own health and well-being. They will roll over and offer their tail flukes, which allows us to obtain a blood sample from the veins running through them. Therefore, we can monitor their overall health. They will even slide out onto a scale so we can weigh them, just like Orchid is doing on the screen here. That way we can ensure that younger whales are growing properly and adults are maintaining a healthy weight. And we can even take a breath sample from their blowhole. All of this is possible because of the trusted relationships that we have built together day after day, right here at SeaWorld. And now I'd like to take the time to introduce you to a very special whale. We have Orchid making her way over, so can we give her a big round of applause? Orchid is 34 years old and was the first killer whale born right here at SeaWorld San Diego. She is extremely intelligent and a lot of fun to work with. She has inspired millions around the world, and hopefully you all here today as well, to help protect and conserve these beautiful animals and the ocean they live in. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play help keep these orcas in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
Orca Encounter. We hope you all get a great appreciation for these incredible animals. Please enjoy the rest of your time right here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everyone.